We have a light now. 2018's shaping.
Looking great.
Sorry for everyone that's watching the podcast on video, as we all are like
squinting like a motherfucker.
Sorry. I had to put it on you because I overexposed, so I need to kind of even us out somehow.
He did the math of like the light hits me, reduces, hits you, reduces, and gets to him at the perfect lighting.
Well, we're the three of us are a gradient of skin color. Like we're the perfect gradient of skin color.
It is true. We're going to go through all the spectrum of it.
I feel bad for anyone who has to color correct us.
By the way, I can't believe January's almost done.
Oh, it's done, dude. You're done. You're done, son.
Yeah. Sons, kids. And speaking of that, today's January 19th, 2018. This is our first podcast of the year. To my left, I got Buddy. To my right, I got Farghini. I'm Alejandro. And people, let's talk about cars, yo. Hit it, Pedro. I still gonna say
we still say it.
Just so you know,
fine.
I'm still gonna say it.
To.
Okay,
you
good.
Have to.
Good.
It's still within me. It's still within me. Like it's there.
Is it within you?
Oh, I don't want to know where. I don't want to know where.
It is well within him. It is really well within him.
Okay, what are the topics?
Can you really hear me here? My
what are the
headphones
topics?
dead.
Didn't you get the email?
What's going on?
Did you not check the email?
My headphones are dead. No. I can hear kind of my headphones. Can you hear you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to trust that you guys can hear me, and I can barely hear you. So
hold on.
I'm sure everything is plugged right. It's just low.
How's that?
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
It's not.
It's all there.
It's all plugged in. I can hear you. What do we got in the agenda today, Pedro? I'm sorry, buddy. God damn it. I'm so used to this. I'm so used to this. I need to ease into it, like Mark. I need to ease into this.
Okay, so the first topic comes, and most of the topics, actually all of the topics, come from Salomondrin.com today.
That's right, people.
Because, we needed you guys to do the work for us today.
We've just been playing catch up the whole week. It's been crazy. And also, buying all the cars and going to the dealership nonstop for like 12 hours out of our day has been murdering our day.
I'm exhausted.
We get home at 9 p.m. and I still got to do all the stuff that I need to do for work.
Can we talk about that later? About everything that we did on the episodes and stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Just a little bit, we'll do that.
Of course.
But the first question comes from DT Gaddis, and he's asking, what was the first car you went 100 miles an hour in, and how old were you?
My man.
He says, mine was my mom's Dodge minivan, and I was 17.
Wow.
I didn't know the Dodge minivan could get up that fast.
That's some balls right there. That's some balls right there.
Farghini, what about you?
I can't remember. I'll tell you this. I have an uncle, which one day I hope I can introduce to everyone because my comedy comes from him. And he's also
the Thai guy?
No, not Thai guy. No.
Damn it.
But he's like my love for cars comes from him also.
Yeah.
And so he's always a hooligan. And ever since I was young, I remember being like 8, 9 years old, driving down Santa Monica Boulevard on his lap, like driving a Mercedes, like down the street. Like he used to, like that's how I learned how to drive. So I'm sure I've been doing 100 miles an hour as a like early on as a kid.
But were you driving?
No, I wasn't driving.
No, but he's saying driving. That you were
the first
driving.
time you drove 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, because you would remember that, no?
Yeah, probably my Jetta, my first car.
Me too. I did on my Jetta too.
Yeah. Mine was my stepmom's Nissan Maxima.
Oh, that's a
the
good
Maximas were super powerful back then.
Yeah,
they had
Nissan
the
Maxima.
V6s with the 220, 240 horsepower.
That was always the differentiator with Honda and Toyota, right? If you wanted the power, you get the Maxima.
Yeah, it was the Maxima. I think it was like the 98 or 99 Maxima. I was 17 years old.
I was 17 too.
She let me borrow it to go to Hattiesburg, which is like half an hour south, to pick up my date for the winter formal or whatever. And dude, I was flying. Like I was flying down the highway. It was incredible because that was the first time I've like opened up a car like that.
Right, and that's a perfect car to open up like that.
Yeah, no. It's just that, dude. Those cars were. I remember like a Maxima was aspirational in Mexico. If you could get the Maxima V6.
Yeah.
You were the ballers of ballers. He was like the 3.2 liter engine. Was that something like that?
Wasn't that the first one that had like the Bose entertainment system in it as well?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the first one to have it, but he did have it at the time. I'm telling you, it was a car that you would see in Mexico.
Yeah. By the way, the Maxima had crazy technology back then, like digital.
Oh, it was amazing.
Things, voice recognition. But can I tell you a quick Maxima story, real quick?
Hit it.
My dad loved buying new Accords. Okay, and you can imagine why, right? resale value, say like all this stuff. He loved the Accord, right? And one year it was time to get a new Accord. I was like, please, can we just look at a Maxima? Like, can we? Like, so I bring a Maxima from the dealer. Where I look at it, and ultimately he didn't get the Maxima because of like depreciation and these Nissan names.
You legitimately threw that in there.
That's amazing.
We ended up with an Accord.
The Accord's fine. Okay. Jesus Christ. Our parents have a lot of logic.
And also see what a little V6 does. car manufacturers, see what a little V6 can do to you.
You know what? Speaking of V6s, let's hop into our discussion about what went on at Galpin this past week, because
I don't even know what's going on right now. How about that?
So we spent 3-4 days there.
I think the whole week. We were the whole week there.
But we were. I mean, we basically were getting paid overtime. we were there so long. But
hey, hang on. Unfortunately, no. We were the ones doing the paying.
Yeah.
Why?
This is true. This is true.
On. How do we always end up in these situations where we spend all of our time somewhere and just spending all of our money at the same time?
Yeah.
It's like counterproductive because your time is money. Yet you're spending your real money and your time.
Yeah. But thank you, Ali.
For what?
For just spending your money there.
Fuck you.
Thank you. We had a great time. We had a great time.
I'm glad.
Today's episode's one of the greatest episodes.
You still got to go and spend your money there.
How many free Starbucks did we get, Farghini?
I think we're getting to a point where there may be some controls put in place and systems, and like we've already. We got to find that slip. That's key to everything. Is that slip?
Yes.
You're gonna have to break into someone's office that we know and get it. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna reel this in, Farghini.
Yes.
Let's follow up and talk about the F-Type.
Okay.
I just want to dive right in.
Okay.
Hang on. No. So he went in. Just say what he went in. Then what he said he wanted.
We're going way back
right now. So
yeah. So basically, Farghini wanted a. I mean, back in the day, it was just a V8 F-Type. That's
it. Correct.
Yeah, that's all he wanted.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, he had this crazy idea that F-Type SVR was gonna be the one.
Yes.
And apparently this F-Type SVR is like the only one in California.
It's one of the only.
Maybe one of the only ones in the U.S. right now.
There's a coupe in Irvine. It's just like it's only one or two.
Yeah,
around.
SVR convertible.
They make 100 a year, by the way.
And Farghini has a budget in mind, and he's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be all right. We're gonna be good. Me and Alejandro don't know the price of the SVR. We're
no idea.
Like, okay,
no idea.
Farghini's studied. He knows what he wants. He's he's paid a lot of attention to the pricing. This is gonna work for him. And then all of a sudden, it's like $800 out of budget. It's a $130,000 car.
We were all like, how come he's buying like this swaggerific car for the deal that he's looking for? Because obviously we all knew what deal we were going to look for according to whatever prices we're looking in. And we all know what we're looking at. And Farsh is like, I want to get an SVR. And actually, he was so confident that he was going to get it. Not once I doubted you.
No, I thought you were walking away with it that day. Like
I was like,
good for you. Absolutely.
Okay. And this is great.
Please.
And this is great car knowledge. This is great car knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. This is what I learned from Ivan. Ivan, the American at Galpin. Okay.
Not the Puerto Rican.
Not the Puerto Rican. Okay.
Our Ivan got demoted, by the way.
Yeah.
Our Ivan was the American one, even though he's Puerto Rican, and now Ivan the Mexican became the American. Ivan the American became Puerto Rican.
Ivan's just Ivan the editor.
Exactly.
No matter where he goes,
Ivan the world's most famous editor.
Touche.
Right?
Yeah. Touche.
Okay. So this is what I learned. So Mercedes, I have a Mercedes, you have a Mercedes, we all have Mercedes, right? This is what I learned. Mercedes sets artificially fake residual values. So they'll set like a 60, 70, 80% residual value, right? On top of that, they inflate the prices and give you huge discounts, right? We can walk into any Mercedes dealership, right? Off the bat, they give you 18% off. Is that correct?
12 to 18, yes.
12 to 18, right?
Easy.
Without even doing anything, right? Jaguar doesn't do that. Jaguar doesn't have in-house financing. They use Chase or some other bank, right? So what Jaguar does, they give you a realistic residual. It was 53% for the SVR, right? So that's working against you now.
Oh.
And no huge discounts. There is no. They only gave. I can't tell you how much. Actually, they gave me a huge amount off, but that huge amount doesn't compare to what a Mercedes.
I was going to say because when we go to Mercedes, you can definitely get a $120,000 car for your budget.
Yeah, and also the difference.
You're right.
Like the difference between the MSRP and the actual dealer invoice is so small. Like there is no wiggle room.
We saw all. What I love about Galpin is that they showed us everything. I actually got to learn so much.
Yeah, I agree. Me too.
So do you agree that in my mind?
Now that you said that,
do you agree in my mind if we were going to go to Mercedes and I told you, hey Alejandro, I want to spend this much,
you could have gotten
and I think I'm going to get 120, 30,000.
I wouldn't.
No question, we would have walked out of there with
no question about it.
So
now that you're saying that, I didn't think about it that way. I thought about it like, why are you just going with something so expensive where they're not giving you the discount?
And then here's what I thought.
But now I get it.
Here's what I thought. It's a Jag, the I was like, here comes the $50,000 rebates and discounts.
Boom.
No.
Dry. Sorry,
but thank you, Galpin, for giving me a huge discount. Even though we couldn't make it work, they did give me a huge discount.
Good.
Yeah, but now knowing what we know, 4-cylinder, V6, V8, Type R.
SVR.
Where's your mind at?
So I have a whole new. After we went off-roading, and I got to watch Alejandro's truck, like just seeing it, and then watching that epic video.
Yeah.
I want to get a Raptor and turn it into a Puku Monkey Raptor.
Yeah, boy.
I'll be brutally honest with you, right?
Yeah.
I'm in a dope position right now, right? We get the views. We have all eyes on it.
Say that.
Why wouldn't I take my own money, put it into my own company, right? And have a moving billboard for my brand.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did that back in the day with Fanatics.
With Car Fanatics. Yeah. Absolutely.
And also with the Raptor, dude, you can get like used Raptors are going for the same price as a new Raptor right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest deal with the Raptors, man. Like they hold their value no matter what. Like they're like, what did Tommy say? They took in a Raptor that was like 2 years old for more than what MSRP was?
Yeah. No, for more than what they sold it originally.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, guys. I always say, take advantage of all your advantages. I'm going to take full advantage of this one from the fact that we work with, from the fact that Galpin hooks us up, right? So I can get a Raptor. That's one. That's the main issue. And then we have gas. I cannot wait to give a backpack to gas and be like, can you please make me a render of what this can. I'm actually teared up last night thinking about this.
Honestly, Farghini, our community, like there's so many guys out there that are very, very good at doing car renders.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Renders. I mean, you should ask the community, like,
guys. Puku Monkey or Puku Bunny. I'll rock a pink Raptor. Do some renderings.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
do some renderings if you guys want.
Yeah.
And if it works out, we'll work with gas. Maybe you can collaborate with gas. I would love to do that, dude.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. And by the way, that's product placement, right? Why wouldn't I product place my
Your own
stuff?
shit,
My own
of course. It makes all the sense in the world. Sometimes we don't think a lot about what we do, and that's good thinking.
Yeah.
One little detail: the truck seats need to have like the quilted stitching, like that. Like you have to have those little details.
Absolutely. But also another thing, the inside lining of the Puku bag. Have you seen?
Yeah.
We have our own like lining material. All in the interior.
Touche. That would be ridiculous.
I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited. I'm re-energized for everything.
So you really, really like the truck life.
I love the truck life. This morning,
I've been telling you guys, man.
I know.
I've been saying it for like 2 years.
this morning I was in a driveway.
I
I was in a parking lot today. I was in a parking lot, and it was taking too long for cars to go out. I was like, dude, if I had the Raptor, I just go around the bumps and you're out of there. It's an indestructible sports car, by the way.
That's what it is.
0 to 60 in 5.3 seconds.
It's crazy. The capabilities of the truck, you've never seen that. You can't have that much fun on a regular car. Afterwards, we got into McLaren and we were like,
hey, what did I tell you yesterday? I said, you got into the truck world at the perfect time. Trucks have never been this dope and amazing. Never.
That's
do you agree? Buddy, do you agree?
Well, the thing is they pour every ounce of technology into the trucks. Like they do. Like this Ford, that's their biggest selling item. Like the volume of trucks that they have is exponential. So everything that they put into these, they want workers to be able to have remote access to things. So they put the LTE hotspots in it. They have they have outlets everywhere so that you can plug in your laptops.
By the way, like real outlets,
like real ones. The technology, like as far as the sound systems, the speakers, the infotainment system, it's all top notch and top quality.
And performance, like it's all there. Like it's all there. It's a truck with magnesium paddle shifters. Come on. What other truck has magnesium paddle shifters and 10 speeds?
None. 10 speeds.
10 speeds.
It's phenomenal. Like I wish for me, Raptor is not. It's not where I'm gonna sit. I want a Raptor. That's just not gonna happen for me. So what I'm looking at now is an F-150. I'm gonna take a 4x4 4-door F-150, and I'm gonna throw everything that gas has at it.
Oh boy!
And I mean, this one.
I have one of those.
Your Golf. Yeah, your Golf is that. It has everything. Everybody thinks it's a Raptor. Yeah. It has the power of a Raptor. It has everything that you need. So I'm going to throw everything at the car, where it has lights, camera rigging, everything that you could possibly have in the truck. I'm gonna do it.
Which, by the way, someone's calling you out on. A few people were calling you out on the website, saying that what happened to your camera car, like Jay Leno's.
So this is what I thought about. One, I would love to have an Explorer, some sort that is a camera car. But the thing is that I'm the one that's filming.
He's right about that. So I didn't think about that.
So what's the point of me having a camera car for me to drive if I'm the one that has to do the filming? So it was that.
I didn't even think about
that little detail that kind of held me up from doing it. But,
oh my God.
But what I am gonna do with the truck is I am gonna build in different types of camera rigging. Like one with your Golf, how it has the little GoPro built into the light bar. I want to do little things like that where I can have GoPro mounts that are already ready to go at any time, and then also
that's what that shot was.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Exactly.
Okay, now I know the
exactly.
shot. Yeah,
and then have a couple of mounting spots that I could put a DSLR or put a gimbal on there where it's unrestricted and it's easy to access. So yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Wait,
So that's my plan.
Wait, is this a competition? Who's gonna have the best truck?
No.
What I think is a competition though is a competition with yourself to do. We finally have an opportunity to do exactly what we want with a vehicle, and we can make it ours. So that's the competition: is do your best to make it who you are and give it everything.
That's
that you have.
truly it.
Yeah,
Because this is what the truck thing has taught me. Because with cars, it's kind of harder to do that. There's only so much you can do with cars, and it's always about it looking cool for others in supercars. That's always been like the thing. I know you can just take that concept and apply it into cars and do whatever the fuck you want, but there's not so much play.
Correct.
How many options just on wheels did we just see, or bumpers? Just bumpers.
And they're here's the best part. They're inexpensive. They're
That's what I'm
inexpensive,
saying.
dude.
Yeah.
You could you're like, oh, let me get a high performance differential with the $500. Oh, great.
And then
Let me
you go out there, you go in the dirt, you fuck up your truck, you come back, you fix it, and then put
you go-
another.
yeah.
Who gives a shit? It's
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah. And that's the important thing is like we can go out off roading and afford to have mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
if you took the 720S out to the track and something happened,
You're done.
yeah, but that's a big financial burden, and I like the idea of being able to have fun in the vehicle without the worry of what's going to happen if something went wrong.
Yeah. And that's mostly the biggest thing about these. They're going to be so easy and cheap to fix, no matter what, however you do, and the amount of joy that you can get. Because we were saying, how many tracks are available right around where we live?
There's not many.
And then you have to rent a track, which is $9,000, or go to an event with another group of people, whatever, instead of just your boys, right? Or you can rent the track with your boys. In here, just find somewhere where you can go and drive on the dirt. It's
like
$5.
But like you said, it's the same track, same oval. It's the same thing over.
It's the same thing over and over again.
again.
This one just keeps
This
changing
one, you
every
just
time it rains.
Yeah, make a left,
Yeah.
make a right. You're in a completely
and,
different.
and you don't know what's in front of us. How about when were you in the car when I couldn't brake? Were you in the car with us?
No.
Whoa.
We were behind you and we saw it, and basically your ABS kicked in on you, right?
Yeah, which
And,
we got to
like,
pop
locked
the
you up.
fuse next time we go.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. So the ABS locks and we just go straight. Like that shit never happens. Like on the track, that'd be terrible because you're going so fast, you'll die.
Yeah.
Like this was fun, and there was like different places where we could just like pop the car if that would have been the case.
You're like, hey, let's do some 360s.
I don't know.
Where can you do a 360?
I don't
right
know. Nowhere. No. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm in love with the truck life. I love that we can personalize, like you're saying, like so to the detail.
And that's what's hilarious. Is like I've been saying it for a long time. Like the truck is the way to go. Like it's
Everyone's
roomy,
been
it's
saying it,
spacious.
yeah.
We could throw everything that we want in the back. Like you can go anywhere that you want. Because I go to Oregon all the time with my wife. We go to the mountains. We do those things. So like having a truck is important to me. And I've been trying to wrap my head around when do I need to get one. And then all of a sudden this amazing opportunity popped up with Galpin, and now we're here. Like at this moment to make exactly what we want.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
So I'm excited about it.
And I was buying, so originally because someone was asking how exactly did we get into the truck thing, or I got into the truck thing because I've always been like a no. I believe it was, we drove a Raptor and I really liked the Raptor and I said, but I'm never going to do off-roading things.
Mhm.
So I went and placed an order for a Raptor because I want to build, I want to do a crazy spin on my Raptor. And that was the case. I said, I'm not going to take this out. That's going to be that. And the day we were looking at cars, Tommy goes, oh, I think we're going to sell this car. I lost my shit.
Oh, talking about the Golf.
Yeah,
The Golf
we
one,
all
the
lost.
F-150.
We all lost our shit. At one point, we were all like, we were all looking at each other
sweating
like,
who's going to take it?
Yeah, we're all looking at each other like, are you taking it? Are you taking it?
Oh, no. All of us pieces of shit just texted whoever we knew.
Yeah.
Back then, like, come on, man, just get me the car.
Every time we see a car now, we're all
We all did, just looking at each other, just hiding from each other. So, and ended up buying this, and I said, oh, this is going to be just my in-between between now getting the Raptor, between once my Raptor is built and whatever. But now driving this, I have such a huge soft spot for this one. I love this way more than the Raptor.
Yeah,
like I am obsessed. I love it. I always want to drive it. I never not want to drive it. And this is going to be my off-roading truck.
Yeah.
And the weird thing about my Raptor, you guys will see, it'll have a crazy spin. It's not going to be like that.
It'll be your on-road truck.
It'll be the on-road truck.
Yeah.
So both will be needed. Both will serve very different purposes, but they're still like at heart what they are.
Oh, have you blasted the stereo on the?
Yeah, it has a dope
my
ass sound
God.
system.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Great.
It has everything.
Yeah.
I know Ray, Eric fucking threw everything in that thing.
Oh, this is what I was gonna tell you. So, buddy, listen to this.
Yeah.
Those guys put their heart and soul into this a couple years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything they had, now those dudes can watch this on screen.
Yeah, but we've noticed that with the CGT though as well. Like these guys, the work that they do on the vehicles,
they're so
they're
proud.
really proud and passionate
It's
about.
dope that we get to show their work.
Exactly. That's got to be an awesome feeling. I bet, especially for Tommy going out there and seeing how the truck was shaking.
Oh yeah,
down.
I didn't even think of that.
All the little things that like there were little things where the bolts were coming loose on the lights up front.
Got it.
Because this was the first time that the truck has been actually done like that. You know, so it was a proper shakedown.
Yeah.
And it held up, dude.
By the way, my truck, I don't want them to shake it down. I don't want Tommy shaking my car down. I'm good. I'm good.
It's not going to be Tommy. It's not going to be Tommy. We're going to call Bradley and give it a
Oh, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
oh my
Did
God.
you see that?
Yeah. That dude, by the way, that dude's a monster.
Yeah,
We'll get back to that. We'll get to
I
that.
know.
We'll get to
I
that
know.
later.
Okay, so
we really dove into that one.
So altogether, our minds have completely changed about cars and trucks, and like we've got a new love. Like it's not the love of cars disappeared. It's just we have room. We have enough room in our hearts for more.
Yeah.
So
I can always love more.
Yeah, exactly. So all together, like this is just a new fun hobby, a new thing that we're going to be doing. We're still going to be blasting the cars and having a blast with those.
We're about to leave for the snow right now, so we're going to be doing that.
And Alejandro's going to start trailering his supercars.
No.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I saw Mike, Street Speed 717, Mike, towing your fucking vet in your truck. I get it, dude. You're fucking cool like that. I'm going to fucking tow all my cars at the same time. I'm going to ask Tommy how the fuck I can do that just to show you.
Hey, on a serious note.
By the way, this is obviously a joke, guys.
But no, hold on.
But I will do it.
Can we do a vlog where we go and you got to do all the work, but like we go U-Haul, you actually get a trailer, you got to put it on. We come here, you load up on like the McLaren, and we just go
No,
like.
I think that there's a Golf trailer.
There is.
I think there's a Golf trailer that matches the truck.
There is.
We just got to find it.
This is what I'm going to do first.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to take it to Galpin, and I'm going to ask Tommy if he can help me just pull like a couple cars, see what the best strategy is, and just do it to show Mike what the fuck's up.
Look, I want to get a side by side eventually, which is
A side-by-side?
The side by side is like an off road ATV, but it's got the racks and everything where you sit side by
Oh,
side. You sit
like-
side
like
by
the-
side. It's not
like-
like four wheeler where
like
you
Nick
sit
and
behind
Charlie,
me.
like Nick and Charlie.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Scary as fuck.
I'd love to get one of those and haul it and take it out there.
And a golf one, a golf version of it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be a lot of
Now,
fun.
by the way, now when we go off roading, it's like you're trailering one of those side by sides. I'm bringing a jet ski. You're bringing a camper. It's just like a whole.
Hang on. And at that point, we just became officially old adults.
Yeah, exactly.
We are what we see in movies that older people do. Holy shit.
Yeah. Go camping.
What's the next subject? I don't want to talk
Hold
about
on.
this
Wait,
anymore.
quick question. Are you going to be a camping guy?
No, fuck that. Hey, I'll never be a camping guy. Never.
Yeah,
You guys,
just
wait until Tommy takes
going
him.
ca-
Wait
we're
until
going
Tommy.
camping.
Never.
We're going camping, guys.
Never.
Well, he may be camping soon if he goes for this next car that somebody was asking about. So
Which one?
Mahmoud was asking about
Mahmoud.
why you chose a Bugatti Chiron.
Ooh. So it's not it's not that I chose a Chiron. I also want the Sen. I'm still following my plan. I'm just doing the fillers. I'm pulling it out. I'm looking at prices. I'm studying the market right now. So just so you all know, everyone's offering me the car between $200,000 and $300,000 over. Now,
The Chiron.
Chiron. I've asked for a black one, non-carbon. Can't afford that.
That's what she said.
Thank you. Oh yeah,
That's my first one. by the way. That's the first one I've ever done.
Well done. Well done.
First and last.
So I'm asking to get a black one. Fuck. Just an all black, no carbon because it's cheaper. There's no need to spend the extra on that. And it's a highly depreciating asset.
Right.
You guys agree this is not a car that's going to go up in value.
No.
It'll definitely crash just like the others because when rich people get rid of these cars, you got to think about These are people that have private planes and whatever. To them, losing $1 million is nothing. It's just like,
It's a
just
write-off.
send it to the
It's a
dealership,
write-off.
whatever. That's what destroys the market for these incredibly expensive cars. It's the same thing that happens to Rolls Royce. When rich people come and say, just get me the new one, they don't give a fuck about how much money they're losing. It's honestly, they're going to lose more money thinking about it than just giving them the car. Does that make sense?
Of course.
So with the Chiron going down in value like crazy, I'm just waiting for the market to adjust. There's a big auction coming up right now with one of the cars that's going to be for sale, and I think that's going to be the biggest market teller because who wants to? By the way, there's 4 or 5 cars I'm being offered in the U.S. within almost California, all of them. 5 black Chirons.
Wow.
Wow.
Why do you think people are unloading them?
Because so the whole craze about cars going up in value and investing and all of this was great when the 918 came out and all of that. But right now, there's no car really above sticker.
Right.
Even the Project One, someone has been offering us one at like $100,000 over. That's nothing for that car.
Right.
Valkyries, they're going out for like the same thing.
Valkyries are going like 250 over.
I know, if that. And then you have the Sennas, which McLaren will never admit this, but people want off the car. They're looking for a safe way to get off the car, and I know that, and I'll be getting one.
You mean getting out of the car? Like
Getting off the responsibility of dealing with it.
Yeah.
But in a way, they can't sell the LOK. It's like a mess. But McLaren, I'll be getting one without you telling me what to do, which is always incredible. And actually way better than just going through the process and having to be like, oh, you can't say this, you can say this. Way better. So why the Chiron? I'm studying my market right now. I got the Senna market already figured out because I've been following since day one. If you guys have a Chiron for sale at sticker, we'll buy right now.
or below.
Below sticker. I'll triple buy right now. Yeah. So that's what's going on right now. I haven't given up on the Senna. I haven't given up on anything. It's just we got to start studying these trends right now. What's next? So that's the answer to that.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Senna. Like what we haven't really talked much about it. Really, like what we've seen the car now. We've seen renderings of other people's specs on the car. Like what do you think?
Are you going to change the fenders when you get yours?
I'm gonna Liberty Walk mine. So I'm gonna put an F-150 suspension in it.
Oh my god!
So one thing, because now that I'm getting into this for real, into the market for real, I had some pricing for you guys on. You guys are gonna fucking die because I forgot to tell you. Tell me that I saved them. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on a second. Just give me 1 second. Yes. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
So, if you want a visual carbon fiber body, that's going to set me back $248,000.
This is the Senna?
Yes.
Wow.
On the Senna. So, the whole thing about the Senna now, they sell you the car at an incredible price. It's a great price. You're going to pay like between $1.2 and $1.4 million for what the car will do. It's unheard of. You can't get anything close to that, right? But all of the fucking additions that you got to add to the car, this is now when it started to get tricky for me. Not because it's too expensive, but because I don't want like a crazy, crazy spec for nothing. It's really expensive. There's several. So $248,000 for the full carbon fiber. Now, if you want to tint that carbon fiber, that's going to be another 30 grand.
Oh my god!
Right? But let's say that you want a bespoke color tint MSO for your visual carbon fiber. That's going to be another $50,000. If you just want a bespoke MSO paint job on your shit, that's going to be $20,000. What else? Oh my god, no! Jesus Christ! I actually didn't pay that much attention before.
Wow.
The wheels are $50,000. And it's one of those like Pagani that you can't buy the car with the wheels because apparently that doesn't come with it. MSO tint. Holy shit. I'm just going to stop here.
Wow.
I'll have the heart attack later, but you guys get the gist of it, right?
Yeah.
Every single, like, probably the mirrors are an extra, like something.
The nickel and diming of the...
Yeah. Why?
The Porsche way.
But why?
How much is the gas they put in it?
It's I have no idea. And now I'm concerned about this. But all of the options are really, really expensive, and these are way more expensive than the Bugatti options that we were reading 2 years ago. Remember?
Yeah. I think that those are the most expensive options we've seen on a car up to this point.
Yeah, and especially on a McLaren.
Yeah.
But I understand. Also, they have like this super cool thing inside that if you select this option, it'll come with like water, and then there's just like a thing. You know when you're racing.
Water?
Yeah, water tanks. You have a water tank on the back, and then there's a straw that fits into your helmet.
No,
I swear to God.
Oh, like a
Swear to God.
camelback.
Hey,
That's basically what
Hey,
they call it.
yeah.
let's talk to Galpin. We
swear to
gotta
God.
get those in our cars.
Oh, for
gotta
the
have
trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you want a camelback. I can't say those things. That's,
You can't.
I can't
You have
say
my
those
permission. You have my permission on this one. But ours will be like lemonade and iced tea.
things. So an Arnold Palmer.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Oh, actually, we could have 2 bags of like iced tea and lemonade. You could have either
And then,
or.
no. Just so you know, it's 2 straws, so they combine into one.
Yeah.
That'd
and
be
you just do a
perfect.
valve and it's,
By the way,
Tommy.
when are you going to put those in the puku bags?
that's
That's
a great idea.
That's a great
to
idea.
hydrate the kids.
Yeah, you got to keep the kids hydrated.
This bag is going to end up costing $7,000 with all the options. Every year there's a new option.
We're gonna go McLaren Sen on the bag.
Yeah.
Start doing MSOs on
Yeah.
your backpacks.
Whoever really wants, all you need to do, and then you just gotta say it in like the sexy voice that the McLaren people tell you. You just want something different, and your car's gonna be $6 million. But don't worry, you can get other people to mitigate that $6 million in between. Let's say 6 people.
Just find 6 other people.
Okay, so just $1 million over, sir? Yeah, just $1 million over for you. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna MSO the bags, Farghini.
No.
We gotta go.
We're trying to bring the price down.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta
Yeah.
go as cheap as possible.
Yeah,
Hell
exactly.
yeah.
So the next topic I want to discuss is one that wasn't on the list, and
Oh boy.
and that is the Mustang GT500.
Oh,
700 horsepower.
Wait, at least.
At least 700 horsepower coming in 2019. Now, the 350 and the 350R were magnificent.
Yes.
Big fans of it. But you're telling me that they're throwing more power at this car?
So, and by the way, I've been getting a lot of messages about that car saying, Ford's doing it like, I don't know how many years later because the Hellcat had 700 horsepower, right? Doesn't matter. This is crazy that the Mustang, the GT500 has over 700 horsepower. Just,
What do you think that number is going to be?
what do you,
I'm going to say 725.
7.7,
I'm going to say 725.
770, I think.
770?
No.
No, I think they're going to keep it close to above. It's going to be above
It's going to be a little bit above
Yeah,
700 because when they're saying over 700, like if it were 770, they would have pitched
Almost
it
800.
800.
Well, I hear you. I think it'll be closer to the 7.7 number than that.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be
It'll
also,
over.
That's a bold prediction.
Okay.
I just hope that's the case.
Okay, so 770. What'd you say?
I think 725.
725?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 707.
No, they're not
the
going to match.
Hellcat.
They're not going to match the Hellcat number.
707.
Okay, 707.
707.
If they do, that'd be really funny. Actually.
Okay, so this is why I asked. Obviously, you're turning into a Ford collector with all the trucks out here.
This is it.
GT500 is that something that would be on the books down the road?
Wait, before you answer, hold on. Before you answer, I was talking to the boys, and they're saying this is going to be like a $40,000-$50,000 over because they're very rare. They only get like 5 or 6 of them, and you're going to have to pay $50,000-$60,000 over. They're kind of in that realm.
I'm getting my wide body Hellcat.
Oh,
Are you guys forgetting about that?
Yes, completely forgot about that.
Now we have so many fucking cars.
Yeah.
Because I'm not selling either truck. And also people are like, are you selling the 4x4 now? Obviously, because nope.
Just think about all the toys that you could have if you split the 720S into like. Just think about it.
GT400, GT500, Raptor.
You have 6 amazing vehicles.
I would legit have to get a warehouse at that point.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That's-
No,
that's a great idea.
no,
By the way, do I have
no.
the first right of refusal on the golf truck?
No.
When you want to
No, I'm never going to sell it.
You just
2 months
you
later,
just
we'll
verbally. So verbally, I have first dibs when you want to sell, right?
Why?
Why not?
How do you all of a
hang
sudden
on.
have
Hang on.
first dibs on-
Why?
Because I love it.
Okay, but you're a cheap fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Depreciation, homie. I'll see you in a couple of years.
See what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay, so
Of course you guys have first dibs. Whatever I sell.
So the next topic is from Luigi 317. He wants you to talk about your new upcoming. He wants you to talk about your new upcoming production car, the car that you're going to build. What is the market you're aiming for? Sports car, supercar, or truck? What? Or all of the above?
Okay, so I think we're at that point where we can just fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah.
So we've been so I don't know what the word is. I want to say aside from lucky, there's another word. to say we've been so lucky. That's what I'm going to use right now. Fortunate to have found Galpin and to have met Tommy, to have met Jeff, to have met Bo, to have met all of those guys, because they're allowing a lot of our fantasies and dreams to come true. This is why we've been going back nonstop. They're letting us play with a lot of stuff that we never thought that we would be able to play.
Absolutely.
One of those things was I came up with the idea. I wanted to get a truck a while back. I wanted to get a Raptor because I'm in love with the way they look. Even before I drove the Raptor, I just wanted one based on the looks. And I knew it was a big truck. We drove the Roush truck, and I really liked it. Yeah. I enjoyed the shit out of that truck. And I was like, I want a Raptor, but I want a crazy spin on it because I'm never going to go off-roading. I'm not like that. Obviously, with everything that happened, that completely has changed. And this is why the F-150 is staying, so that I can have an off-roading truck.
Yeah.
And my Raptor, what I wanted to do with my Raptor is what I'm originally going to still do with it. I'm going to make the most badass fucking looking Raptor on the outside, and we're going to put a Rolls-Royce-like interior in it.
Black badge.
Black badge, Rolls-Royce-like interior inside. And the goal of that is just to make a limited number of those cars and be able to sell them at Galpin. That is the dopest, craziest thing I could ever imagine about being able to do. Having like your own limited or a special edition version of a car. That's I don't care if it's limited. If for example the demand was crazy, I'd be like, let's sell it. We'll plan with the announcement of like really what we're gonna do, and also get a gauge because we're building two from the start. Obviously mine and the other one that we're gonna have on the showroom. So we'll see. That's what we're gonna be doing.
That's gonna be insane. I
cannot wait.
And this is just one of many things that we'll be doing that we never thought that we'd be doing, and you guys will see them as we go. It's
you know what I love is that they never say no. Oh well, a couple times they said no on some requests, but most they've been crazy requests.
Yeah, they said no on meeting your budget on the SVR.
yeah.
That's pretty clear.
Yeah, we do get no's. I do get some.
But
no's.
God, this is I don't know. I never thought that I was going to be able to do something like this. So this is one of the coolest things I'll ever experience, probably in my life.
And to add to that, like Galpin, when we were there at the LA Auto Show, like I got to experience the LA Auto Show because of Galpin in a way I never thought I would be able.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like all of these things, we never thought we'd be able to do it, and at the level that they've been helping us to get to do it. That's why.
Can I tell you my next goal?
Yeah,
I would love for this year's LA Auto Show to have the Puku Raptor on display at the gas hall.
I don't think that's too far fetched.
I would. That would be
obviously, but how are you going to get there?
I'll go up. I'll drive. I'm driving up.
You're just going to drive there.
I'm driving up.
How are you going to get home afterwards?
What do you mean?
You're going to Uber?
No, I'm gonna have a Rolls Royce interior Raptor.
Oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You don't have a loaner program?
We don't. No, we're not. We're not the Calabasas dealership that we always make fun of.
His truck has a bed in the back, an actual bed.
Of course,
he's just gonna sleep at the LA Auto Show.
You're gonna wake up early in the morning and start selling backpacks to everyone. Rated, start selling these fucking backpacks. All right, kids.
So I'm gonna.
That's what we're doing, Luigi. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna transition us into another one other final topic, just a little bit about technology, and this one comes from BMCC13, and he read an article that said BMW is trying to make Apple CarPlay a subscription service.
I posted that because Farghini. I recommended that because Farghini told me about that. That's.
Do we know how much?
No, I have no idea how much that would be, but it's just BMW like that.
Wait, who are they? Are you paying BMW or are you paying Apple? Like, how is that gonna?
But that's what I'm trying to find out. It says BMW is trying to make Apple CarPlay a subscription service. Are they talking Apple into doing that, or is BMW trying to do it on?
Listen,
their
either way, it's obvious that they're both going to profit from it. So it's both companies saying, bring the money, right? Yeah. That's 100% that.
I love how it's always the higher end brands that nickel and dime you. Like when you go to like a hotel, like a really nice hotel, it's like $23 for internet. You go to a shitty hotel, it's like
it's free.
Internet.
Yeah. No, of course, but that's a big part of it.
It's interesting because that's a service that I don't think has been fully adopted yet across the spectrum of cars and trucks, and I don't see it as a necessity that people are typically going to pay for. Like, what do you find?
If you tell me you got to pay for Apple Play, I'll gladly just put my shit on the vent and just play it off my phone. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry.
Right.
Why? And then on top of that, I have an iTunes account, and then I have Apple Music account, and then on top of that, I have a Spotify. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just for using your platform in a car, you're taking away the benefit from the value that it brings to yourself because you're getting the purchases on the back of it, right? Why are you doing it up front?
Hey,
Why?
Here's where I'll start paying for it. When they make Apple CarPlay so I don't have to plug in my phone.
When they do something like that integrated rather than plugging in my phone.
If it just recognizes my phone's in the car, boom, it pops it up on the screen.
And you can do all that shit that
I'll
you
pay,
can
but
do.
I'm not worried about having a cable and all that crap.
So,
no.
Let me ask you this. Would you guys pay, like when you buy the car new and it was a $150 option, would you pay that? Like it's just part of the. It's just part of the.
But you're already paying for Apple CarPlay to be a part of it. That's already an option.
Yeah.
That is retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like that's retarded. They're triple charging
unless they're opening up certain features that you can't get on a regular airplane. Like that's another scenario too. Like you're opening up certain things that I'm paying a premium.
Or if you're not paying for it on the sticker price of your car and it's just the subscription service, like you're paying it there.
Yeah.
Like that's something I would be into as well. But if I'm already paying
not to use their platform.
No, if I'm already paying for the platform to be in the car,
why am I double paying again?
Yeah.
Why am I paying you rent?
Hey, I'll tell you right now, in Glendale, they ain't getting no subscription. They ain't getting no subscription in Glendale.
They're going with a property tax thing. They're going with the property tax rule, right? We all think so there's all of these weird thoughts that we have. You own your house. You paid it off. Even when you paid off your house in cash.
Yeah.
You bought a $10 million house and you paid cash, right?
Yeah.
You still have a massive tax bill every year. If you don't pay that tax bill, homie, that house ain't yours anymore. That's going to the government.
It's 1 to 2% of the value of your house.
And now this is what you guys are gonna do. Get the fuck out of here.
Also, I know a lot of people are going to say something like, "Oh, you do that with satellites. You do that with satellite radio. You pay for it to be in the car, and then you pay a subscription service." No, we just use the 6 months for free, and then once that 6 months over with,
I pay.
Do you really?
I do, for Howard Stern. I mean, dead serious. But if he wasn't there, I would not pay.
By the way, wasn't Sirius satellite radio the whole thing like no commercials? There's more commercials.
No, it really was commercial free for like 6 months. It really was. It was.
And now it's just like commercial after commercial.
You know how they get away with it?
Song?
The in-show ads that they do too. They get around the like no ads, but they're doing integrations in the.
No. It's like legit commercial.
No,
commercials.
I'm saying they have commercials and in-show commercials.
Yeah. So I mean, holy shit, the radio's struggling. That's why Dash Radio, my friends, Radio. Boop, boop, boop,
that's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Speaking of ski, we're actually going to go, I think, next week, and we're going to meet up with him.
And do a little some. Don't say.
We'll do a little something. But good luck to Ski. He's the in-house DJ for the Minnesota Vikings. He's been there all year.
When that game happened, when the Vikings game was happening, did you see how it ended?
Didn't you see my text? I said, "Wow, what an ending!" And I had no idea what was going on.
Well, I thought you were kidding.
I was kidding.
But did you see it?
No. Oh, it was like a 40. No. Oh, no, I did see it. Like, they were down. The time was running out, and he threw like a 40,
legitimately
50.
0 seconds to go. All they wanted was like a tie.
Yeah.
And they ended up winning the game.
Because he threw like a 40, 50 yards.
Yeah, it was going to be done.
Yeah, so he was basically trying to get the ball downfield so he could get out of bounds quick enough to stop the clock and then get out there for a field goal.
Which he wouldn't have.
But he caught the ball, looked to go out of bounds. The guy that was going to tackle him missed, and there was nobody there.
And he ran for like 30, 40 yards.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy. And the first person that came to my mind when that happened was Ski.
Yeah.
Was he not yours?
I was messaging with him after the game. He was like, I don't even know if I'm alive or not.
Wait, what if Ski was in the bathroom during that moment?
No.
Can you imagine?
But here's the crazy thing, though, is so Ski's going to be at the game this weekend because no, he won't. He'll be in Philadelphia because Philadelphia has home field advantage.
That's right.
But the Super Bowl, if Minnesota makes it to the Super Bowl, they're going to be the first team ever to have home field advantage for a Super Bowl because it's at Minnesota.
We're going to the Super Bowl?
I never
We're going to the Super Bowl. Verbals binding.
Poor Ski's like, what? No, I never said that.
Ski, he's about to get messages, DMs and stuff. Hey, can't wait to see you in the crew, Salomondrin crew at the Super Bowl. Wait, what?
Farghini, let's hop into some good
we're
news,
going
bad
into it?
news.
Okay, here we go.
Bad news.
We're Farghini.
Actually, this first one's actually really good news. Really
okay.
Good news. Okay, good news. First women-only car dealership opens in Saudi Arabia. That's actually a huge victory for the women in Saudi Arabia. Oh, bad news. Grand opening has been delayed as they repair all the bumpers.
I'm not laughing, guys. I'm not laughing. Look,
Farghini, this weekend's the Women's March.
No. It's the PDI. No. The PDI. The cars from the port when they come, they're all damaged and stuff.
Get it. Yeah,
guys.
Why are you thinking
They
about
didn't
that?
think about the PDI. That's the one thing they didn't think about. The PDI. Okay, here we go.
I agree.
Good news. Turkmenistan president. Are you familiar with Turkmenistan?
I'm actually
Turkmenistan.
impressed that you were able to pronounce it.
I actually do.
Turkmenistan president bans
backwards.
He bans all non-white cars from the capital.
Is that real?
Really real.
Wow.
Like in real world.
Yep. World. Yep. Bad news. This is horrific news for the Glendale community.
Are they all going to start moving out there now?
This is horrible. The economy.
The
economy is going to be like.
Also, the imports from Turkmenistan into the country for white BMWs.
But that's good. Actually, that's good for us. Can you imagine all the white BMWs leaving
Turkmenistan? No, they're going to be there.
No,
they're leaving here to go to Turkmenistan.
By the way, whatever that dealership is in Glendale, that BMW Crevier or whatever. Beamers. Finally, Beamers made it.
Beamers
finally
start
made it.
exporting the most amount of white BMWs out of any other dealership in the world.
So if you have a white BMW, send it to Turkmenistan.
Hey, this is another opportunity of business for people that live in Glendale. It's much love.
Okay,
it's just a fucking joke.
So Ford.
Yeah.
Ford in the news. Well, actually, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Ford confirms 2019 Mustang Shelby GT500 with over 700 horsepower.
Yes, sir.
Fucking bananas. That is great news.
Wait a
What's the
minute.
bad news?
This is not bad news. This is terrifying news. This is horrific news. I can't. What the fuck?
Hey, but you know, wherever those cars go, we do have to stay away from.
I'm not getting.
I'm not going to any of those meetings. Yeah, I'm not going to those.
That'd be a fun car to have.
Hey, there should be warning signals like if there's a regular Mustang GT 5.0, like here's this much warning, then the GT 350 and the GT 350R, GT 500.
You know when you drive by a forest or a park, a national park, and they have like that sign that says like the possibility of fire is at this level. That's what they need to do at car meets. Like, the possibility of BMW running everyone out is like this high now.
Oh my god!
And the guy accepting all the cars into the lot, he's the one just measuring the data. No,
it's just a visual. You just see there's 4 Mustangs.
All right, you put it right away on red.
Okay, and the last one, Ferrari. Oh, Ferrari in the
nice.
This is
What's
actually
the good news?
That's actually good news. Ferrari boss promises. He promises that the SUV will drive and look like a Ferrari. Bad news. Ferrari boss promises SUV will drive and look like a Ferrari.
I was going to say.
Oh my god. That's the first ever good news, bad news with the same headline.
I was going to say, by the way, when you were saying that, I was like, how is that good news? How is that good news for anyone? Good.
I feel like a late night talk show host, and like when the news thing happens, it's like this is great material. Anytime Ferrari says anything, it's great news.
Hang on, before we go, what about Ferrari beating Tesla at electric?
Oh, I forgot.
How amazing was that?
We'll have to bring that up next.
How amazing was that?
Words are free. Always remember that.
I know.
Words.
This is true.
Words
saying anything is free.
It's absolutely free.
This is true.
And for anyone that doesn't know what we're talking about, Ferrari boss said that he can easily build a car like the Tesla model, the Roadster, and beat the Tesla into 1.96.
I think that they said that they're going to build an electric car
After saying that they would never, just like with the FUV, never. But they're going to do it. And the best thing about it is like, what I like about Ferrari is they got on the trend before ever.
What happened?
Well, everyone already did it. Well, what I like about Ferrari is that. All right, that's it for the podcast. Thank you guys for watching.
See you guys next week.
This is Hardshot. This is Buddy. I'm sorry. I'm Alejandro. And we'll see you guys next week. Take care.